Hi there! Welcome to Predictemail. In this video, I'll walk you through the Sign Up Form section where you can create, manage, organize, and monitor all your email sign-up forms. From the left sidebar navigation menu, navigate to the Sign Up Form section and click the Create Sign Up Form button. You'll be presented with three options to get started: Create Form with AI Assistant, Create from Scratch, or Create from Template. If you select Create Form with AI Assistant, a pop-up will open where you can enter your sign-up form prompt. Simply describe what you need, and the AI will automatically generate a complete sign-up form for you. Once the form is generated, you'll be moved to the Sign-up Form Template Customization section, where you can review and refine the design. Next, the Save Changes option allows you to save all updated settings without publishing the form. Finally, click Publish to make your form live. Choosing Create from Scratch allows you to build your form manually and fully customize every detail from the ground up. Select Create Form from Scratch, then follow these simple steps. First, enter a form name for easy identification. Next, choose a subscriber list where new signups will be added. Then, select the form type from the drop-down menu. You can choose from three available options. Pop-up displays the form as a pop-up on your website to capture visitor attention. Embed allows you to embed the form directly into a page or section of your website. Back to stock lets customers subscribe to get notified when an out-of-stock product becomes available again. Choose the option that best fits how you want the form to appear and interact with your visitors. Once all the details are filled in, click Save and Design to continue. After saving, you'll be taken to the Form Builder, where you can customize every element of your sign-up form. The Teaser Configuration section lets you control how your teaser button looks and where it appears on the page. Start by choosing the teaser alignment. You can place the teaser in any of these positions: top left, top center, top right, center left, center right, bottom left, bottom center, or bottom right. Next, choose when the teaser should be displayed. Show before displaying the form and after the form is closed. Show only after the form is closed. Show only before displaying the form. You can then edit the teaser button text to match your message. Select a font family from the drop-down to maintain brand consistency, and adjust the font size for better readability. Customize the teaser's background color and text color, and set hover background and hover text colors for interactive feedback. You can further refine the button by adjusting the border style, border width, border radius, border color, and font styles. Fine-tune the typography by editing the line height and letter spacing of the button text. If needed, you can also enable a drop shadow to add depth and visual emphasis to the teaser button. Now let's move on to the next step. In this section, we'll explore blocks in the Customization Builder. Blocks are the building elements of your form that help you design and structure it based on your needs. Now, let's take a look at the available input fields inside the Customization Builder. You can add first name, last name, email, phone number, text input, radio button, multi-checkbox, date input, drop-down, and list box multi-select fields. To add a block, simply drag and drop it into the form editor. This makes it easy to customize your form layout without any coding. Let's create a simple sign-up form. Add a first name input field and email input field, and finally, add a button for form submission. Inside the Form Builder, click on any block to manage your form's input fields. You'll see a list of available fields and simply select any field to customize it. All fields share the same customization settings, making them easy to manage. You can enter a custom name and label for the field to match your form requirements. You can enable or disable the visibility of the field name and list depending on your design preference. You can add placeholder text inside the field to guide users with example input. You can mark the field as required or optional, ensuring you collect only the necessary information. You can enable transparency to remove the background color completely. You can choose a custom background color using the color picker when transparency is turned off. You can control the spacing inside the input field by adjusting the top, bottom, left, and right padding for a clean layout. You can also define the border style, border width, border radius, and border color for all input fields. The button element includes 3 main configuration sections: click actions, content, and layout. Start by choosing what happens when a user clicks the button. You can select one of the following button click actions: submit form, close form, or go to URL. Show next step automatically takes the user to the next step if your form has multiple steps. Go to URL redirects users to a specific page after submission. Close form closes the form immediately after submission, ideal when you only need to capture data. In the content section, customize how your button looks and feels. You can edit the button text shown on the label and title. Choose a font family from the drop-down and set the font size. Customize the background color and text color, as well as the hover background and hover text colors. You can also define the border style, border width, border radius, and border color for a button. Control the font style, including normal, italic, or underline where available. You can also adjust text alignment, line height, and letter spacing for precise typography control. The layout section lets you control the button's size and spacing. You can choose the button width, fit to text, the button adjusts to the text length, full width, the button spans the entire container, enable background transparent to remove the background color, or choose a custom background color when transparency is turned off. Adjust the padding to control internal spacing, top, bottom, left, and right. You can choose a border style of none, solid, dashed, or dotted. Then fine-tune the border width, border radius, and border color using the color picker. You can also adjust button alignment, left, center, or right. The Targeting Settings tab lets you control when, how often, where, and to whom your form appears. This section is divided into 4 main parts. First, choose when your form should be displayed. You can choose immediately, which shows the form as soon as a visitor lands on the page, or select Based on Rules to unlock additional display options. On exit intent, the form appears when a visitor is about to leave the page. After a time delay, enable this to set the number of seconds before the form appears. After number of pages, display the form once a visitor views a specific number of pages. After scroll amount, show the form after the visitor scrolls a certain distance. If needed, you can enable the option to show the form only when all selected conditions are met. Next, control how often the form is shown to the same visitor. After a visitor closes the form, choose when it should reappear after 5, 10, 15, or 20 days. You can also prevent repeat displays entirely by enabling the option to not show the form again if it has already been submitted or if the Go to URL button was clicked. Here, choose which devices your form should appear on. You can display the form on both desktop and mobile, desktop only, or mobile only, ensuring the best experience for every visitor. Finally, decide who sees your form and where it appears. Under Visitors, you can choose options such as Don't Show to Existing Debutify Profiles, Show to All Visitors, Show to Any Existing Profile, Show to Email Subscribers Only, Show to SMS Subscribers Only, Show Specific Profiles in a List Advanced Filter. For URLs, use flexible wildcard rules to control page visibility. You can control where the form appears by adding one or more URL rules. Click the Add a URL button to display 2 fields where you can define the URLs on which the form should be shown. Choose whether the URL is containing specific text or exactly matching. Enter the URL or keyword. remove any rule using the delete icon. You can also manage Don't Show on certain URLs by adding rules in the same way, allowing you to exclude specific pages from displaying the form. The Global Styles section lets you control the overall look and feel of your sign-up form. It's divided into 5 main style categories, each helping you customize the form's appearance with ease. We'll start with Form Layout, where you define the structure and spacing of your form. Start by choosing how your form appears. You can display it as a pop-up or embed it directly on your page. Next, set the form width. Choose from Small, Medium, Large, or select Custom to enter your own width value. You can also adjust the top margin to control the spacing between the form and the top of the page. Use the padding controls to manage the internal spacing of the form, top, bottom, left, and right. You can also define the border style, border width, border radius, and border color for all input fields. Next is the Side Image section, perfect for adding visual interest to your form. You can choose where the side image appears, no image, left, or right of the form. You can upload a side image to display alongside your form, or even generate one using AI. You also control its image size by selecting Small, Medium, or Large. If needed, you can also enable the option to show side images on mobile devices. The Form Background section lets you define the backdrop of your form. Here, you can set the background color of the form container. You can also add an overlay color and adjust its overlay opacity to control transparency. You can also customize the shadow color beneath the form, adding subtle depth and visual separation from the page. Now let's style the form inputs, where users interact the most. You can adjust the height of all input fields for better usability. You can also control the font size for all form text, including labels and user input. Choose a font family from the drop-down to maintain brand consistency, and set the font weight to normal or bold. You can customize the following colors to match your brand or design preferences: input field background color, field label color, placeholder text color, and user-entered text color. You can also define the border style, border width, border radius, and border color for all input fields. Finally, let's customize the close icon, especially useful for pop-up forms. You can also change the icon color and background color and adjust its size: small, medium, or large. You can also define the border style, border width, border radius, and border color for a close icon. When you click Create A/B Testing, a message will appear letting you know that you're about to create an A/B test for your draft sign-up form. Next, the Save Changes option allows you to save all updated settings without publishing the form. This is perfect when you're still making adjustments and want to keep your progress secure. Finally, the Publish button makes your form live using the new Global Style settings. You can select Create from Template to start with a pre-designed layout that you can quickly edit and personalize. When you select Create Form Template, you'll see a gallery of ready-made sign-up form templates. Let's get started by creating your sign-up form. First, click on the Sign Up Form Templates. You'll instantly see the Create Form pop-up open. Now, enter your form name. This helps you easily identify your form later. Next, choose which List New Subscribers should be added to. This ensures every new contact is organized properly in your selected audience list. You can choose from Type, Pop-up, Embed, Back in Stock. Each option is designed for different customer interactions and goals. Now, click the Save and Design button to continue. You'll automatically be taken to the Form Template Design and Customization section. From here, you can fully customize your form's layout, styling, and content just like you would when creating a form from scratch. Whether you started with a template or built your form from the ground up, the customization process works exactly the same. And that's it. You're now ready to design, finalize, and launch your high-converting sign-up form with confidence. Next, the Save Changes option allows you to save all updated settings without publishing the form. Finally, click Publish to make your form live using the new global style settings. You can install forms to website 2 ways for installation. First is Shopify installation, where 2-step process. Connect your Shopify store. Integrate your Shopify store with Predictemail for seamless form management. Enable Predictemail app embed. Activate the Predictemail app embed in your Shopify theme to display sign-up forms across your store. For detailed installation guidance, click the Open Documentation link. Second one, Manual installation, where 2-step process. Copy installation script. Copy the unique script tag provided. Paste. Before the body tag. Insert the script before the closing body tag on your desired pages, where you want the forms to appear. For more information, click the Open Documentation link. You may choose the form type you want to view: pop-up, embed, or back in stock. You can select a status from the drop-down menu, live or draft. You can also filter forms by selecting a specific subscriber list. Use the search bar to instantly find any sign-up form by name. The Sign-up Forms table displays all your forms with the following columns: name, type, indicates whether it's a pop-up or embed, get code, quickly access the embed or installation code. Status shows whether the form is live or draft. List. Actions. Manage each form using these options. Edit. Open the form builder to make changes. Create a B-test. Set up and run an A/B test to compare different variations and identify which performs better. Unpublish. Deactivate a live form. Schedule. You can select date, time, and time zone. Duplicate. Create a copy of the form. Delete. Permanently remove the form. And that's it. Now you must be aware of the whole sign-up form section and ready to use. You can build beautiful, targeted, high-conversion sign-up forms right inside Predictemail. If you ever need assistance, the Predictemail support team is always here to help. Thank you for watching, and we hope Predictemail helps you elevate your email marketing.